All right, guys, welcome to the podcast. Life, it's better with a bow, fueled by Black Flag.
Fueled by the old black flag.
Can you be fueled by a flag?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could. If you look at a flag and you feel fueled,
If you look at the flag and it's made of something delicious, yeah, then you could be fueled.
but you could just look at for instance, the American flag. You look at the American flag, you're fueled just by the freedom that it brings.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'm good with that. I was thinking more like
Actually fueled, like food fueled.
like the flag was made out of fruit roll-ups.
Well, that could happen too. I mean, I'm sure you could find a flag that's got some goodies in it. An
Yeah.
editable flag.
They make other edible.
Oh, I know. I see videos of people like when they make cake, they could definitely make a beautiful cake flag. And boom, then you're fueled by that flag. And it could be any flag.
Fueled by the flag. Would the black be like a licorice flavor?
Ooh, I'm out.
Me too. Licorice cake sounds disgusting. Have any of you out there tried licorice cake?
I'm sure someone has. I bet.
Maybe it's good. Let us know. We want to know. Is licorice cake good? Black licorice cake.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there's a fine line between just a licorice cake and a black licorice cake.
I don't even know if they make licorice cake.
I bet someone does.
Maybe just licorice flavored, but I would want chunks of licorice.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe there's a baker. Is that what is that a baker?
Yeah, bakers make cakes. Well, I'll tell you this. I can't eat cake, so I'll never know what it tastes like. But you can tell me.
Well, hopefully there's someone out here listening that's a baker and will make a licorice cake.
Yes, make a licorice cake and let us know if it's any good. So we're out here in West Virginia. First time we've ever been here. We're in our humble abode just because we needed to get a podcast rocking. And the weather, as most of you know, and if you don't, you'll know now by listening to this, that the weather is hit and miss on rain. It did call for rain all day today, and we only had it in the morning for a small moment.
I mean, they've been calling for rain the last couple days that we were here, and don't get me wrong, it's rain, but it's not like bad. Like it's doable. You know,
it's not Tennessee rain.
Yeah, it's not a downpour. It's just a light sprinkle almost.
Yeah, exactly. The venue, you guys, were at the Summit at Bechtel Reserve. It's a phenomenal venue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful
awesome.
venue. Great layout. I think it's important. It's on your email, but you guys need to know, enter at the north gate. There is a map on your email. Go ahead and click on. There's also a link that takes you to a Google Map link that'll take you to the north gate. And then we are in the Delta camp. So once you enter that north gate, you'll literally go to the next stop sign, hang a left, and at your next right, there's a statue. After you go left, there will be a statue, and you'll hang a right. You'll drive right into Delta Camp. It's that easy. Mm-hmm. What is it, like a 1-minute drive from the gate?
From the gate, yeah, a minute and a half. You can't miss it. Once you get up there, you'll see. There's a big tower with a D on it for Delta.
D for Delta.
That's when you know you're in the right spot.
Yeah. Yep. That, and there will be some flags, and home base is going to be right there. It's set up a little bit different this year or than other events. I shouldn't say this year. The range is going to be across one of the roads. Mm-hmm. You can't miss it. You'll pull in to go park, and you'll see the range off to the left. And just a short walk from home base. Nothing major. Probably less of a walk than even PA.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not very far at all.
Yeah.
And it's a sweet range, too. There's a lot of targets out there.
It's a good range, yeah.
You get some good distance. The caribou shot here is awesome. So if you're looking to get
That's going to be a fun one for guys.
For sure. It is great.
What else we got going on here in West Virginia? Be prepared for weather. It is calling for a little bit of rain and some thunderstorms. We do not stop the event in the event of rain. Mm-hmm. Thunder or lightning, when lightning is too close, we will put a hold on sending people out on course just to play it safe. But we will we keep a close eye on that. but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good event.
Yeah, just bring boots, and rain gear. Definitely pack that. Throw that in your backpack. Just in case it does get a little rainy out there, unless you're fine with being soaking wet. I'm not fine with it, but if you're fine with it, don't bring rain gear, I guess, then.
I don't know that
There was people...
If it's a warm rain, I'm not.
Oh, no. I want to be dry.
Dude, if you're working if you're hiking in rain gear, you're not dry. You're sweating.
Yeah, but you're not sweating.
Because it's 80 degrees here, 100% humidity.
You're not sweating to the point of if you're drenched from the actual rain. And the sweat will go away, and then you can dry off once the rain's gone, and it might take longer to dry off if you're actually soaking wet. My main thing is my boots. I don't like when water gets in my, starts leaking down there, and then my boots are just soaked.
Yeah, no,
but there was people in Tennessee that were just downpouring out. They're just no rain gear or whatever.
Just going for it.
So if you're the person that doesn't need rain gear, I guess don't bring it. But
yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I also like to stay dry, but I'll be working in the registration trailer, so that'll be my rain gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have the nice little enclosed trailer over top of your head.
Yeah.
Nice little seat in there.
Yeah, bring some bug spray, guys. We have had a few ticks. There's some gnats, just normal outdoor bugs that are annoying. So be prepared for that. What else we got going on that's different here? Not much. I mean, water will be at the Black Flag tent.
Yep.
So if you show up, we recommend everybody take water on course. If you've got a water bottle but forgot to fill it up, Black Flag will have water there, and then, of course, there's water halfway through each course.
They also have a bunch of supplements there at the Black Flag.
Yeah, if you need energy supplements, there's going to be jerky at the Jack Links tent, and that's a free sample. Everybody should grab that. Get you a sample of Jack Links jerky to get on course, and it's not like it's a one-bite sample. This is a sample that that's perfect for a snack.
Yeah, it is perfect to bring along and refuel you as you're out on the mountain. And I think they are selling biltong too.
Are they really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jocko's rolling in.
If they're selling biltong and you don't know what that is, or you haven't had Jack Links biltong, which was previously the Biltong Depot, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is just wonderful. Like you just said, if you haven't tried it, definitely go over there, and they sell. It's like a pretty good price too for how good it is.
They're doing it. It's a good price. It's a great. I like the slab meat as opposed to the already shredded. I don't know if they'll have slab here. They'll have the shredded, and the only reason I say that is I kind of enjoy the feel of just cutting a chunk off.
Just gnawing it? Do you gnaw on it? Or
no, you just take a whole thing and just gnaw on it. No. Nope. Got the little slicer. Slice that baby.
See, I would rather just have a big old chunk and just gnaw on it. Make me feel tough.
I mean, you could. Yeah, absolutely. Just take a 1 pound block and whip it out and just start chewing on it, acting tough. I think that'd be great.
It'd be the way to do it.
But it is delicious, and it's something, if the biltong's here, you need to try it. If it's not here, they do have some duo jerky. You're a black pepper teriyaki guy. I'm mango habanero.
I did try it. So I did try that.
And?
It was good. The flavor was there, but I just like my...
You're just old school?
Yeah.
You don't like surprises?
Yeah, including goat cheese.
Yeah. So we went to a restaurant here locally. If you have time, it is called
Pies and Pints.
Pies and Pints. Yeah. Pies and Pints, you guys. I've eaten there a couple times now when I came out to look at the venue. Their wings are phenomenal.
Yeah.
They have a one flavor wing. It's char grilled, and it is amazing. Pizzas, the report was the pizzas are very good from our crew. We got the flatbread, and it's like a heavy garlic, goat cheese, balsamic glaze topping. And I myself was a fan. Connor struggled a little bit.
Yeah, it was very tough.
You're already eyes watering, ready to
just
gag.
Thinking about it. Oh my goodness! But I mean, Snoot loves it too.
I thought it was amazing. You could do the flatbread without the goat cheese.
Yeah, I would just go with yeah.
Because the garlic and balsamic glaze.
See, I'm not much of a fan of that balsamic glaze or whatever.
Oh my heck!
I'm just
you
old
probably
school.
eat rice and nothing on it.
No, I like things, just not. That was
Just
a little
not good things.
That was a little too much for me.
Yeah, it was a little strong. It
But
is very strong flavored.
Mm-hmm. It was really good, though. I will add, I was a little upset that there was no ranch at the restaurant. That's probably the first ever for me.
Oh
Not-
man,
not
they
having
they had a gorgonzola
that
dip that
chunky
is
stuff.
it's so
just-
good. And you were
Maybe it must be an Eastern thing, I guess.
yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I love the mud patch on your chest there. On your
geez.
stomach. That's hilarious. But
Looking
anyway, Pies and Pints, the food is great. The pizzas were recommended.
Mm-hmm.
The wings are unreal.
Yep.
The grilled chicken salad was good. So
Yeah, I know. I know too. On top of that, speaking of food, we're gonna have food vendors at home base area.
we are. We'll have 2 or 3 food vendors there. The venue will be providing. Excuse me.
Don't start doing that too
Oh
early.
my goodness, dude! We still got a podcast to record. I'm already falling asleep on us. We'll have 2 or 3 food vendors right there in home base.
Yep. So easy access. You're hungry. You have your snack of Jack Links, but then you want a real meal.
They're gonna have some good food.
Yep.
The regular stuff you see, hamburgers, that kind of thing.
Right.
So it should be really good. I'll be having some form of
Chicken.
Maybe some blackened chicken.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, not chicken's good, but there are other options out there for many other people.
Yes. Yeah.
As far as the parking goes, where exactly?
So on your map, guys, there's a map. On your email, there's a map. You'll follow that in. Just follow the signs. There's plenty of parking here. We will be parking on grass for the most part, hard packed grass. But with the rain, we just ask you to be careful or whatever. I don't anticipate any Tennessee stuff because it's not swampy down there. I mean, it drains really well.
How far, though, are they parking from the actual home base area? Is it relatively
right next
close?
to it?
Okay.
Like it's the first guy that gets here is going to be 50 yards from it.
Gotcha. So
and
nice
then we'll
close.
just park all that
Right.
going out. I mean,
Gotcha.
I guess if you were the last person here on Saturday to park, you might be 150 yards away or so, 200 yards.
Gotcha.
But it's a lot of parking. So follow the signs to get you parked. And
Give yourself like 30 minutes at least, maybe more like 45. If you're wanting to shoot a little bit even and just to get registered, park, come up to the registration trailer there. You can't miss it. It's an enclosed trailer with Shields registration sign right on top of it.
Giant LED screen next to it. The Black Rifle Coffee Energy screen will be right there next to it. Hard to miss. The shuttles, all courses are accessed by a shuttle and a shuttle to bring you back. Now, I will say if you're on Leupold, Jack Links, or Lacrosse, at the end of those courses, if you're like, I don't want to wait for a shuttle, I'll walk. It was like 400-something yards, 500 yards.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But we should have shuttles ripping.
Yeah, the
unless
shuttles
you're
are
just
gonna be
wanting an
cruising.
exercise.
Yeah. Or you want to walk just to the range.
Right.
But you're looking at about 400 yards to get back if you so choose. But the shuttles are going to be right there outside home base by the pavilion. They'll pick you up there, drop you off there. It's a great setup for that. And then, of course, we've got 37, 38 vendors coming that be showing off their wares. All the bows you can demo, Hoyt, Prime, Elite, Bowtech.
Is Matthews coming?
I don't know if Matthews is coming or not.
I haven't looked.
Bear.
Yeah, there's plenty of different bows if you're in the market for a new bow, possibly, like, definitely shoot them here. You'll get a good feel for them, and then you know which one, you're wanting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And there's tons of arrows, so if you, run out of arrows and start breaking arrows, there'll be vendors here that you can purchase arrows from,
Yeah.
which is nice,
Absolutely.
Not saying that you guys aren't going to break all your arrows, but if it was me, personally, I'd probably end up breaking all my arrows, so I just liked to have that in my mind, like, oh, you know what? I'm going to break all my arrows more than likely, so at least I can go buy more.
You need to practice more.
I do. I haven't shot. I haven't shot my bow in. I don't even remember last time I shot my bow.
Well, you did bring a bow, but it's just not set up.
I know. I brought my bow I don't know why, but I haven't shot in a while.
Yeah, you need to get that bow set up.
Mm-hmm. I need to throw a rest on it, get her dialed in.
The prime form.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great bow. If anyone's listening, looking to shoot a bow, the prime, that's what I've been ripping, and I love it. Honestly, though, nowadays all bows are just phenomenal. Like
They are.
The technology behind every single one's like, dang. I mean, even from when I started shooting them and like really got into it, let's say 8 years ago, like a lot has changed, let alone like your time frame. I mean, you're an old man, so.
Yeah, I'm old. I am, my first bow is older than you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know who has it now. I sold it, but
Yeah,
I actually think I traded it in at the bow shop for I went from a Hoyt Tricon to a Bowtech. I don't even remember what it was. A General maybe. Or
a Guardian?
Was it a Guardian? I don't know. It was some sort of, they used to have bows, like Air Force or I don't even remember. I have no idea. I think it was a General. It was one of them. I've shot.
It's just crazy how much they've evolved.
Yeah.
It really is. And now, like nowadays, you can tinker with them so much. Whereas like back in the day, I feel like you just get a bow, grab rando arrows, rando broadheads.
Whoa, it wasn't like, well, maybe a bajillion years ago, but not in my time.
Okay, all right.
It was a little more disciplined than that. So, I mean, but when you're 16, that's what you do.
Right.
You didn't care whose arrows or broadheads. You were just grabbing them and letting them rip.
Yeah, now you can just like really get it dialed in, which I think is really cool. You can just go above and beyond to make sure everything is ready to rock and roll. Especially making sure you're all leveled out, especially like your third axis. Here, there's some terrain. So like some shots you're not going to be just standing on perfectly level ground. You're going to be shooting on a hard incline, decline, whatever it may be.
Right.
So just make sure that is dialed in and be aware when you are taking those shots, to watch that bubble. Because we do have some good long bombs out here on like Prime and Sitka. There's some like really good shots on Prime, especially for the long bombs, which is super cool. And like I just said, it's going to be, up and down. So just watch, especially at that range, watch your bubble and, be ready to.
Well, we had a guy this might have been in Oklahoma. And I think John Dudley covers this in a recent video he posted. But you need to know what your farthest distance is. Mm-hmm. And what he says by that is, as you adjust that adjustable sight, like know how far it can go before you're going to have issues or interference of arrow to sight housing.
Oh, yes, right.
Because we had a guy come to full draw, and his buddy's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And what had happened is he had come to full draw, and as the rest lifted up, the arrow was behind the sight housing.
Right.
So when he would have let go, it would have shot right into the sight housing. And even so, as he was letting down, when they caught that issue, the field tip was pushing on his sight so much so that it did snap the arrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Even be aware of your fletchings too. I've almost caught myself doing that where I'm like, looking at the shaft and the housing. I'm like, that'll clear. But then you got to remember your fletchings back there because that's not going to
You could tip it upside down, right. Cock feather down or whatever, but
it's still
you're right.
It's still
just make sure you know your distance. I thought that was a great tip from John Dudley. Knock on if you want to see that, but it was a great great deal.
Adding on to that, if there is a target like on Prime, we're gonna have a couple shots over 100 yards there, and if you don't feel comfortable, scoot up from the orange cone there.
Scoot in, make this work for you. Now, one thing we don't want you to make it work for you if you think the shot's not far enough.
Right.
There is no backing up behind the cone.
Correct.
The cone is as far away as you can get. You are allowed to get closer. There's no leniency on that. If we catch you doing it, you're done.
Yep, agreed.
It's built to be out of safety and not creating blind corners people step into because you decide to back up and you can't see the entry. So be smart about that, you guys. I just pulled up the website just to look at a couple of things here. And Friday night, there's no parties or anything happening, but Saturday night at the pavilion, so if it's raining, you can hide.
Yep.
There is an RMEF, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, after party.
Ooh, are they raffling stuff off?
Of course.
Oh, baby.
Not to mention, it'll be the first one they're raffling off that super sweet old wood sign, Total Archery Challenge sign with the big elk on it.
Sweet. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's way cool. So, yeah, they've got some really good...
they always have good items up for grabs.
Yeah.
Definitely need they'll have a booth then here, obviously, to where you can get your raffle tickets or whatever you may need. And you'll be able to see what all you could win, which is cool.
Yes, correct. Yep, so that's going to start at 5:30-ish. Get everybody in, get rocking, and then the party really probably starts going about 6 or so.
Yep.
But it should be a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll definitely be dropping some cash on that.
Mm-hmm. I do every time. I've been lucky a couple times.
Yeah, more than a couple.
I've won a gun.
Or 2 or 3.
Yep. But it's been 14 years. So.
Right, I suppose.
Yeah, I've probably bought those guns about 30 times.
Oh, yeah, but it all goes to a great cause.
It does. It really does. So I love it. And then you guys, on the third day, so Sunday, it's important that you know, and this is in your email too or on the website, certain courses close early. I'm just going to read them here. Sitka closes at 1:30 on Sunday, and Loopold closes at 2. And so what that means is at 1:29 you're good, at 1:30 you're good, at 1:31 you're not good.
Not good.
You missed
hard
the boat.
Deadline.
Yep. These are hard closures, and we do that just so we can get everybody out. Our hard closures on courses on Friday and Saturday are 4 o'clock, and on Sunday, if it wasn't an early closure, then it's 3 o'clock.
Yep. Same with home base on Sunday.
Home base closes at 3 o'clock. Yep, correct.
So if you are wanting to buy some stuff and you have a knock time for Sunday, I would buy it. If you're planning on heading out in the afternoon or it's a later knock time, definitely buy it beforehand, because at 3 we tear it down. We do it quick.
Tear it down and start to prepare and get ready so we can head out Monday for Vermont.
Yep. I want to touch on the first time shooters, if you're listening to this and this is your first ever TAC. So once you get parked and you head into the home base area, go to the registration trailer, you get checked in. Let's say you are shooting all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That wristband that you get when you check in will have your information on it for all 3 days. So once you check in, you're good for the weekend, which is super handy. You check in once and we'll give you, a rundown on wherever you need to go. But all those different courses that you've signed up for will be on that wristband, and you'll put that around the riser of your bow. Is typically the easiest when you wrap it on there. Just make sure we can read the information, because each day we will be checking those wristbands, before you head on your course. So just make sure we can read that information that's on there.
That's a good point. That even means if you're only shooting Friday and Sunday, you still don't need to come back and check in.
Right.
The only reason you need to come back is to buy some super sweet gear.
Oh, yeah, we got the super sweet gear too. I mean, we got so many different options and great options. Do we have the TAC packs here now?
TAC packs are here.
That's new.
In the new color. Grab that thing. It's right there on that chair.
The old gray bird.
Yep. TAC packs we've got them in the gray with a little red accent. This is a Kafaru pack, the TAC pack by Kafaru. So,
this thing is super cool. I love the way that it's designed.
That's mine, because I need one of the green and one of the gray.
What is your favorite?
I love gray.
Yeah.
I like the gray. I mean, I like them both, but my other packs that I use are all gray. Mm-hmm. I just love it.
Yeah, it does look good.
But it's got a bow sling on it, so you stick your cam in there, and then you can put your cam down in here, strap this to your pack. We did longer pockets here to hold your arrows. This is obviously if you're a water bottle guy. If you're a hydro bag, like a Camelback or whatever, it's got a sleeve in here that, of course, will then exit out the sides. And where is that? Right there. It exits out the pack so you can put your hose. And then it's got one one small pocket to hold the important things like wallet, keys, sunglasses, hard drives, cash to spend at the festival, whatever.
I always tell people this. It's the money whitetail bag too, like West Virginia mountain. Like realistically, you could have with this backpack, especially if you're running around the mountains and you have like a saddle system.
Yes.
You could 100% fandangle your saddle and your steps on this while still having like what you need. Like throw whatever you need in the actual main bag. I mean, it would work perfect.
We made it. I use this as my travel bag, so that's what I carry. My computer. If I'm traveling just a day or two, then it holds enough. It's got enough space to hold my clothes for a couple days. But really, this is just my go-to bag. It's got my jacket.
Yeah,
in
it is
time,
perfect.
rain gear.
Whether you're shooting 3D, traveling with it, hunting, it is a perfect size.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, so we'll have those on site. We've got some shirts. We might have the 111 now. If you guys have heard about the 111 shirt before, you'd buy the shirt, you're put in to win a caribou target. That's done and over. The guy, he won. We're not doing that, but the shirt is so cool that we're doing it again. We're just not giving anything away. But if you buy 111 on site, you get a free shot at the caribou. Mm-hmm. So the shirt's still available because it's awesome, and you do get a nice benefit. It's a $15 shot at the caribou. You get that for free when you buy the shirt.
Yep. Which is, a win-win right there. Now, hey, we're getting ready. We're talking about the novelty shot here. Let's just dive into it.
Dive in. Give it to them.
First and foremost, the caribou, like we just talked about, that's going to be at 111 yards.
Yep.
The old snooze-dude's going to be out there at the range running that sucker. It's $15 a shot. I know he does work deals like, what is it?
10.
Yeah.
You 11 buy 10, you get another one free.
Yeah. But anyway, it's
$15
a shot, 111 yards. You do have to 12 ring that. It has to be inside out of the 12 ring. Snoot will be there to verify everything.
Yep. And in the end, he's the boss.
Yep. And that gets you put in for the brand new Bear Archery giveaway truck, which is that brand new Ford Lariat F-150 loaded with all the bells and whistles. The thing self-drives pretty much is what I've heard.
Well, it kind of does. When I got on the freeway driving across the Midwest, it does drive itself.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
But it is an awesome truck, guys. It'll be there right by the range for you to look at. Just give you a little more. I definitely.
Yeah,
need
let's run through it. It's got a lift and wheels by Icon, Firestone tires, the MT2. It's got a Sherpa rack on the roof of the truck for those of you that need extra storage. It comes with the new Pelican Air bow case, which is super sweet. I love it. I have one myself. It's got the Lightner rack and all the extra storage bins and the shower. Yeah. The shower's money. That's when you're muddy, you just grab the shower. Well, there's two showers next to each other. Just hose off your boots, your gear, shower, whatever. It's got the Go Fast campers, the old GFC tent, which I've been a big fan of. Super lightweight tent. Mm-hmm. That one's been really nice to have. The Retrax bed cover, the electric one, that thing has been phenomenal because we've got some gear in the bed and it stays dry. A new addition this year that we haven't had on past trucks is the decked cargo slide. That thing is money. So you can leave, let's say it's a bad rainstorm, you could leave the Retrax bed cover closed, drop the tailgate, grab that cargo slide. It's the full length of the bed. Just pull it out to where you need it, grab whatever you need or put it whatever away and slide her back in. So I'm going to get one of those for my own truck because I've got a camper shell on mine. And I think that cargo slide would be awesome.
Yeah. It just keeps stuff organized too. Organized and safe from anything. It's not going to get wet,
Yeah. Deck's got some really, really cool gear out there. We've had their full-on organizer compartments on one of our giveaways years ago. The cargo slide works really well when you're using this system that we have with the Retrax, but it's sweet. And then, of course, you've got Bear, Trophy Ridge, some goodies there.
Yeah, and inside the deck system, you got the glue tread, the Uncharted.
The glue tread the glue tread. If you guys have seen the commercials, you punch a big old hole in your sidewall. then you just use the old glue tread and get you back to safety.
Save the day.
The Uncharted inflate.
Yep.
They call it the Zeus Air.
Yeah.
The Zeus Air is there, so if you did end up needing glue tread, then you just pump that baby up with that.
Which is super handy. That Zeus kind of has everything you really need, honestly.
It does.
If you get yourself into a pickle.
It does. You're absolutely right. So there are a lot of goodies that come with this truck to get you out on the dirt and safely. We don't drive it on the dirt. We want to give it to you as nice as possible. I mean, leather interior.
Dude, it's so nice.
That little plastic screen cover that you get when you have a new vehicle, we leave that on.
Yeah.
We don't even peel that little piece of film off. We leave that on just so we can have that as pretty as possible with the driving that we do, because we do take it to every event.
Yeah, but for $15, I mean, come on, you got a chance to win a brand new, sweet, decked out F-150.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, so if you're here in West Virginia, definitely shoot for the truck. It's definitely worth it.
Yep.
I know in Tennessee, I don't think there's a whole lot of entries, so that might, boost your odds here. You might
it's going to boost your odds.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Adding on, though, to the novelties there, we do have our African shot, which is the Botswana bow hunt. It's a sweet little warthog set out there. He's gorgeous. He's beautiful. I love that target.
That is a beautiful target, yeah.
And that is $10 a shot. Lines do count on that, but you have to 12 ring it. But I know Snoot lets lines slide.
Lines count. Yep. You break the line, you're in.
And that will get you put in for the 7-day, 5-animal Botswana bow hunt with airfare included. Super awesome deal. I mean, you got a free trip to Africa right there. With that airfare included, boom. Yeah. That's game over.
And that's
right
with
there,
Blackbeard Safaris as the outfit, and then Archery Garage is also co-sponsor on that. Now, Archery Garage, they've got a QR code on the wristband. So you'll get your wristband, you'll see a little QR code, scan that QR code, follow the instructions there, and you're put in to win a sweet Tac swag pack. So just by following the instruction there, all they do is they'll send us a list of everyone that did it here in West Virginia. We'll draw a name, and there you go. You just won some killer gear.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Just easy. Boop, right there on the wristband.
Yep, I've been toying with it. It works great. Easy to scan, and you're done.
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll.
But anyway, guys, that Botswana bow hunt, definitely check that out. Adding on to that, we got the Iron Rhino.
Yep.
He's going to be $5 shot or 3 for $10, and that gets you entered in. You got to make it through this. So it's all iron, hence the name.
Yeah.
But there's a size of a softball that you got to get an arrow through into the foam. If you make it in there, that gets you put in to win a Kafaru pack that they give away at the end of the event. I'm not 100% sure which pack it is.
I don't know. And it may change event to event.
Right.
I don't know that either because I've seen them do a couple different ones. But
either way, you're getting a sweet brand new Kafaru backpack.
Yep.
So definitely look into that. $5 a shot or 3 for $10. Definitely doable. Definitely something to check out. And we also have the Jack Links shot, that's a free one. It's a one.
You get one shot.
Yep, one shot. There's going to be a Sam Squanch out there, and they'll have jerky on his chest. You got to whack the jerky bag.
Yep,
and
you
then
hit the jerky bag, you're in.
That gets you put in to win an awesome prize pack from Jack Links. I know they keep adding to it. It's like a mega prize pack.
A bunch of our partners just getting involved with Jack Links on that. But, awesome. Even if it wasn't any of the other cool gear, you're winning some meat snacks, which is pretty good.
Yeah. So, once you make that shot, because I believe in each and every one of you that you will make it, you'll just bring that ticket over to Cougar, who will be working at the Jack Links booth there, and he'll get you the meat sticks and whatever you need there. And then that will also get you, obviously, to put in to win that big, huge package.
Yeah.
And then we also have the lacrosse shot here, which that is an iron boot. There's going to be about the size of a basketball, so a little easier shot than the Iron Rhino.
Yeah.
That's a free shot as well.
One time.
Yep, one free shot. And if you make it in there, you get entered in to win a brand new pair of their boots. Speaking of boots and lacrosse, they will be here. So if you're wanting to test out boots, lacrosse is the place to go. They will let you rent a brand new pair of their boots, test them out, hike around the mountains. It's like the only time you can actually test out boots and actually hike around.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
super
It's an
awesome deal.
they do, yeah.
And then hey, I want to buy a pair of these type of thing.
Yeah,
So it's
for sure.
great if you're looking for boots or if you're just wanting to try them out, definitely do it. They're super awesome to work with, super easy. Head on over their tent, talk to them, they'll get you squared away.
And if we're talking rentals, as far as like the boots go, SIG will also be here, Optics, and you can rent their binoculars and rangefinders. And of course, they're pushing that Zulu, the Zulu 6, which is a image stabilizing binocular. I think we're on Gen 3 now. I've been toying with the Gen 3s. They're awesome.
If you've never toyed with SIG optics before, you have to do it. You got to try them out. It's literally a game changer. Go to their booth, talk to them. I think you give them your ID, and they jot down some information, whatever. But you can test out the product for the day, and you will be mind blown what it changes. Like it's the real deal. I love their optics.
If you hike up one of these hills, you're breathing hard, you're trying to see the target or whatever, with the image stabilizer, you'll be fine.
Yep. It's super cool. Definitely try them out.
Go talk to them.
They'll be right there on home base.
Yep. We've got a bunch of cool vendors. Take the time to go talk to all of them, look at all their gear, and then spend lots of money to make yourselves happy with all the new goodies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of new goodies. That's one thing. All the vendors, like you just said, always have awesome products. There's a reason they're here, and that is to showcase what they're representing or what they're behind, which is usually all the time just great products. Something that us bow hunters or 3D shooters, we're going to use a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. There just a couple other things we probably want to include on this podcast for those of you that are new. No more than 6 shooters in a group. If you're more than 6, we'll break you up into 2 groups, and then if we have to do it again, then you're just done. It's more of a flow issue, keeping things moving consistently, and keeping your neighbor happy as we go through this thing. Just be mindful of those behind you and what's going on. We want everybody out there having a good time with their friends, filming the funny things that happen out there in the field, and but just be mindful of others that are going to be waiting on you so you can play that game properly. And other than that,
I do want to add, no broadheads. That's a no-go.
Broadheads,
so just field tips only. If you're caught with broadheads, that's bad news bears. Another thing is, for people who haven't shot here before, first-timers, if you do plan on bringing your spouse or kid or whoever it may be, your dad, if they're just wanting to walk the course with you, let's just say they're not even shooting, just wanting to walk the course, they still do have to go to the registration trailer, fill out a waiver, and get a non-shooter pass. It's $15 per day, but that's what we do require as long as you have that wristband.
If you're going on the courses,
right,
you have to have a wristband.
Yep.
So that's how we know you've gone through all the procedures required to make sure we're all in a good spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, West Virginia, we're here. The sun is shining currently, and it is an absolutely beautiful venue. Plenty of camping. We can't wait to see everybody there. We're excited about it. The courses are almost set. We've got a few things to work on,
but other than that, like, we're wrapping it up. I mean, it's awesome. I'm super excited for the weekend. There's going to be a lot of carbon out there. Speaking of carbon.
Oh, yeah. So we've got the Victory Carbon Replacement Program. That was a really smooth transition, by the way. That was well done. I saw it in your eyes. You were pumped about that, and I just wanted to point it out. I thought you did a great job. So the Victory Carbon Replacement Program, if you're out there picking up arrows on the courses, every 12 arrows you pick up, you get a raffle ticket, and you win a dozen arrows. Take that back. You're put in to win a dozen arrows. Now, we do this daily. We give away a dozen arrows every day. The Victory Rips or VAP TKOs. We have both right now. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's super easy, guys. Like you just said, for every dozen, we count I mean, little pieces. If you're out there and you're cleaning, you're grabbing the whatever shavings next to the target, and you bring that back to the registration trailer. That's where you're going to drop these arrows
Yep.
off. We count it all. Like, you're out there doing it, I'm going to count it for you guys. So
Yes.
for every dozen arrows, pieces, whatever that you bring back, boom, entry. So just as many as you can fit. I mean, bring them back. That's going to give you better odds to win that.
If
brand
you
new
need more room, buy a tack pack. It's got 2 arrow sleeves. You can fill that mother full.
You could load this thing up.
Load it up.
I wonder how many arrows do you think you could fit in here?
I think we should. That should be something we should know.
I know. I agree.
We're going to do that this year or this week. We're going to find out how many arrows does the tack pack properly hold.
Properly.
Yeah, you don't want to get crazy and be dangerous. Properly.
Unproperly, or however you'd say that. I want to know, how many do you think? I just want a rough guess here. If you were to fill this whole thing up, okay? I'm talking the bag itself, the sleeves.
228.
You think so?
We're going to find out. Guys, we need your help picking up arrows, so then we can take those arrows you picked up, stuff them in the tack pack, so we know exactly how many arrows you can fit in there, which will also tell us how many, if you were to buy a tack pack, fill it full of arrows, how many entries you'd get.
Yeah, I like
Actually, you know what? This is what we'll do. If you fill up a tack pack with arrows, you just get a dozen arrows.
Agreed. I agree 100%.
If you're doing 20 dozen arrows, you just get get a free dozen arrows.
Yeah, you fill a tack pack up with arrows. I agree.
I'm going to sweeten the deal just a little more. That's not all, folks. There's more. If you buy today or anytime this weekend, we will also throw in a Yeti Yonder.
Okay. I like it.
Buy a tack pack, get a Yeti Yonder, fill that mother to the rim with arrows, get a dozen arrows from Victory. I've loved doing this program with Victory. It's been super fun. People have really embraced it. And Victory's really been helping us out, and that's what I shoot.
Yeah, Victories are awesome. I mean, they're a great arrow.
Yep. So so get out there, make things happen. There's another way you can win or be put in to win some prizes from our sponsors, and that is through the garbage cleanup.
Right.
Now this place looks pretty immaculate. It's gonna
you're gonna have tough. I mean, I'm sure you could find more so just some people leaving some trash behind.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take, because these guys do such a phenomenal job keeping this place looking nice. So, but what it is you have a garbage bag, go pick up trash out on course, you bring it back, turn it into us. You're put in to win a prize from one of our sponsors, and we've done some different things. We've got trail cams and knives and
just awesome, cool little stuff.
Yeah, just nice stuff to have. Yep. So. Anyway, it's definitely worth taking a little extra time. You clean up, you're put in to win.
100%.
That's it. It's that easy. Baby. What else we need to discuss?
I think we got her licked here. I mean, we've gone over everything that everyone needs to know. We're in the great state of West Virginia. I'm excited.
West Virginia.
Yeah, there's West Virginia.
That song?
Mountain.
Yeah. Well done. I mean, that a little weak on the singing, but
well, I was unsure right away, and then I'm like, wait,
dude, sometimes you just got to throw down full confidence, even if you don't know.
Yeah. And then you just make
and then everybody just thinks you know, and they're like, they think they've been wrong the whole time.
But yeah, no, I think we're gonna have a great weekend.
We are.
I'm super excited.
Yep.
Awesome courses out here. We're about ready to rock and roll.
That's right, guys. So travel safe getting out here, travel safe getting back, and we will see you in a couple days.